News this morning out of Palm Springs.
That's right. The FBI says they have a person of interest in custody in what they're calling a terrorist bombing of a fertility clinic.
So that explosion killed one person and injured 4 others in Palm Springs. KCAL News reporter Alys Martinez live outside the clinic with new information on this developing story. Alys, we can still see how much damage is behind you. Still a crime scene here. What are you learning this morning?
Good morning, Amanda and Rachel. Yes, they do have a person of interest, but so far have not named that person. And this is the fertility clinic that the FBI says was targeted. You can see still a major crime scene here, debris strewn everywhere along the street. Investigators working throughout the night and this morning, gathering evidence from the massive explosion that officials are calling an act of terrorism.
This whole building exploded.
Law enforcement says that the explosion came from either inside or near a car parked on Indian Canyon outside of this fertility clinic. The intense explosion rocking downtown Palm Springs Saturday morning, leaving 1 person dead, 4 injured, and causing damage several blocks away. Dr. Maher Abdallah, the owner and director of the American Reproductive Centers, says it's an IVF lab that helps with fertility treatment. He says buildings were damaged, but luckily staff and the lab survived the blast.
My biggest concern was obviously my staff and, the embryos that we have in storage. Fortunately for us, our staff is unharmed and the IVF lab is intact, untouched, unharmed, so the embryos are safe.
Investigators have not yet identified the person who died in the blast. They have also not named a suspect again, but say they do have a person of interest. And so far, there's no motive for the attack, but the FBI says there is no current threat to the public. And we are expected to learn more details, get answers to our questions at a 10 a.m. press conference this morning. We're also told that this lab is expected to reopen and be fully operational on Monday morning. Live in Palm Springs, Alys Martinez, KCAL News.
And Alys, before you go, are investigators still out there at all this morning, or is it just kind of empty?
I think you asked if investigators were still out. Yes, they are all over the place. There is a massive perimeter surrounding this block. So right next to the facility here is the medical center. So it's very, very busy. It's fully operational as well. Very, very loud. We've seen helicopters coming around. We believe they're dropping off the patients. But if you look down the road, you'll see several law enforcement vehicles still parked there. We haven't seen anybody directly in front of the American Reproductive Centers. But yes, this investigation is huge. It's massive. It's very large scale, and it's completely surrounding this impact zone.
Okay. Appreciate the update, Alys. Thank you so much.